Welcome to Thought Arouser by the Vibrance Community, Life, Leadership, and the Art of Thriving. Today we're discussing one of the greatest challenges in communication, engaging in civil discussions about sensitive topics. Whether it's politics, sexuality, or religious exclusivity, emotions run high and conversations can quickly spiral out of control. How could we stay civil and constructive, especially when the stakes are high? Emotions often run high with controversial topics, and self-control is key. Hot topics touch on core values and identities, which is why they provoke such strong reactions. My wife Brenda and I were driving to an appointment a few days ago and passed a church sign. "It's your answer that started the argument," it said. I wanted to go back and take a picture, but we didn't have the time. I thought about that statement quite a while. It's your answer that started the argument. I hate to admit it, but that's been true for me more times than I want to admit. King Solomon acknowledged this dynamic. "A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger," he said. That's Proverbs 15:1. We find a similar thought in Proverbs 26:20. "Without wood, a fire goes out. Without a gossip, a quarrel dies down." When you feel your emotions rising, pause. Take a deep breath and ask God for self-control. James 1:19 reminds us everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. This wisdom is crucial when navigating and discussing sensitive issues. Focusing on the relationship can keep conversations constructive, even when you're disagreeing. Jesus modeled this beautifully. When confronted by religious leaders, he often redirected the conversation to the heart of the matter, focusing on people rather than issues. Even when he disagreed, he treated others with dignity and respect. Paul, too, prioritized relationships. In 1 Corinthians 9:22, he wrote, "I have become all things to all people, so that by all possible means I might save some." This encapsulated his approach to building bridges to people rather than barriers. In practical terms, we can focus on maintaining connection. We can use I statements rather than you accusations. For example, "I feel concerned about this issue because," rather than "you're wrong because." A purely practical note about staying civil in heated discussions here, if I may. When a conversation starts to heat up or go out of control, it's okay to pause or suggest a break and say, "I value our friendship or relationship, and I want to continue this conversation when we're both calm." Sometimes stepping back is the wisest move. In current events, which are plentiful, we see the consequences of incivility. Broken relationships, canceling, lost opportunities for understanding, and deepening divides. What is incivility, by the way? Wordhippo.com defines it as want of courtesy, rudeness of manner, impoliteness. Yep, an answer can definitely start an argument. Those who practice patience and self-control, however, become peacemakers, even in the heat of debate. Here's this episode's main action point takeaway. Practice patience and self-control. Focus on relationship building, even when you strongly disagree with someone. In so doing, you honor God and create a space for real dialogue and growth. Preserving opportunities for continued or future conversations is definitely worth the effort and the discomfort. If you found this Thought Arouser helpful, click on the link in the description below for more insights on life, leadership, and the art of thriving, and how to join our discussions each week. Stay civil.